Right now, I would say it's about Sunday, 8:30 in the morning, about 8:30, 8:45. I'm sure that the overlay is going to say something different. If it says the correct time or around the time, I'll feel better with that. But I realize that the overlays give the wrong time. But my main concern right now is just the speed feature on the GPS, because up until now, I would have to use a separate app to test out my speed. But now I'm going to be using the PN today to get myself to the bakery. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. There's a bakery in Brooklyn called Allen's Bakery. It's on Nostrand Avenue and you could say Maple Street. And I would say it's about 2-3 miles from here. So I figured if the traffic permits me, I want to test out the speeds and see if I can go a particular speed, and if this GoPro Hero 7 Blacks G.P.S feature will actually accurately give me the reading. Okay, so you just come on the adventure with me. So if you're interested in the overlays, you can ask me for my feedback, because I've been playing with them for a little bit. It's kind of annoying but kind of cool, but a couple steps that you have to do in order to get the GPS to work and all the features to work. But enough talking, let's get on this PN right here and let's just go for a ride.
Purple public on steps. 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 Purple public on steps.
One thing that I realized is that going in this bike lane, the bike lane is more dangerous than the street, if you ask me, man. Because I've run into nothing but debris. I've run into nothing but all types of garbage that flies into the bike lane, and that's what makes it a little bit dangerous. We doing a real speed test now, baby. Oh, let me not pass my stop. Oh, Bedford. Let's turn here real quick. Back into the bike lane. Yo, I almost got carried away with that. I'm not even going front. That felt good. When you have a nice stretch of pavement and you see very little bumps and cracks in it, you gotta take that opportunity. It's like a skater thing now, I realize. Or it's just a me thing, I don't know. You tell me. So we're about a block away, well, actually about 2-3 blocks away from the bakery. Now, let's just hope they have hot bread. It is early in the morning. I'm gonna say, for my calculations, I haven't looked at my clock, but I'm gonna say it's about 9 o'clock, 9:30. So they open at 7. So I mean, I'm only 2 hours after they open. So, you know, hopefully they still have fresh bread. Today is Sunday as well too, so all the church people get out of church and they be devouring that bread in the morning. So I gotta get over there before the church people get there before me, son. Cause it's crazy out here. Alright, sometimes I can't take no bike lane, man. That bike lane ain't working for me. But this street right here, you gotta take your time on this one. Cause every time I come down Maple Street, I gotta do this. I gotta go over to the most flattest side and hope for the best. Oh, see what I'm saying? Whoa. Whoa, son, whoa. Yeah, you see that shit right there? Whoa. That's real right there, man. I felt every one of those twists and turns. And my trucks are kind of tight, pause. So you could feel the twists and turns. Here we go. Here we go. There's a cab coming up behind me. Here we go. Here we go. Allen's Bakery, son. Allen's Bakery. I made it. Ugh. All right, so we got our bread from Allen's Bakery. Finally picked it up. Once again, this is for the GoPro Hero 7 Black. GPS overlays, the stickers or whatever they call them, so you can have the reader. My main concern right now is just having the speedometer. So when I do my speed tests, the GoPro will be filming for me and keeping data track and all that kind of stuff, so I don't have to have a separate app on my phone. So you know what? Let's go. Let's get out of here. Yo! Look at that, the sun is out, yay! They said it was gonna be a gloomy day today. It is not gloomy. Well, it's a little gloomy, I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, we have a straightaway, no cars. Let's do a speed test real quick. Hopefully we can get away with it. Uh-oh, look, car coming out driveway. What's the odds of that, huh? Look at that. Great, right? Let's try again. Serious right there. Sometimes you want to do those speed tests and you want to do it on a regular street sometimes, but New York City's pavements is telling you no, you can't. You're not gonna do those speed tests here. Around here is some pretty good pavement, so I would say like right here is pretty decent. Let's wait for these cars behind us to get past, and then we'll see if we can pick up a speed test real quick over here. Not too far, probably about a block. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Brakes on this shit here, man. I mean, yo, I realize that when you have a fast board, you gotta have some sharp brakes, but if you're not prepared for these brakes, you're gonna fly off this board. I'm like, geez, yo, when I'm going high speeds and I have to stop, that's when I'm most nervous, because I already know that this board is, I hate to say it, the brakes are a little unpredictable, Payan. Please, the next version of your board, give us some gradual braking. I seen your price go up on the website. It's no longer $399. Now it's $419. So you guys are doing the damn thing over there. So in conclusion, just testing out, goofing off with the GoPro Hero 7 Black and my electric skateboard. I just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me, testing out this GoPro Hero 7 Blacks G.P.S. and the stickers and the overlays and seeing how it works out. And you know, the process of putting the overlays on the screen is not as easy as I thought it was, because I would have to film the overlays or the GPS, keep the data, and then when you go into a program called Quick, the GoPro application, then you can then enable the GPS information, the data, and then you can put the overlays over the screen and everything like that. The only thing about it is, though, is that there's no other program available right now for you to use the GPS overlays, because I use Premiere Pro, and in Adobe Premiere Pro, there's no way for me to import the GPS data that's in the that I get from the GoPro. So it only works in Quick. And then when you put the overlays over, yes, you can put the overlays over and move them and size them up however you want. Only thing about it is that you're gonna have to render a brand new video with the overlays over it, which is not too bad. But I rendered about 5 videos with the overlays over it, and literally each video took about 15 minutes to do it. So you're gonna have to have double copies of your video in order for you to use an Adobe Premiere Pro or any of the editors that you use. So I would highly suggest having some hard drive space, because that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna end up having to make double the videos that you're using, and before you know it, you're gonna run out of hard drive space so quickly you're not even gonna realize it. But that's not really a big deal if you have a good amount of hard drive space. But just keep that in mind, that you're going to have to render out a separate video with the overlays over it. It just doesn't come out the camera with the overlays. So that's one thing you definitely got to consider when it comes to using these GPS data. And I gotta say, GoPro, the Quick application or software on the computer, I'm not really impressed with the Quick software, because it just seems like it's more problems than it seems to be helping. Because I don't even know how to, it's not really, nothing's really clear. In order for me to save the overlays over the screen, I would have had to have save it as a clip, and I didn't know that. You have to read the book or the manual. So I would just suggest, if you're going to use these GPS overlays with your GoPro, I would highly suggest using studying the manual first of all, or just getting a quick tutorial about the Quick application, or the software, because it's not going to be easy to use. And then they don't tell you that you're going to have to end up using doubling your video just to have the overlays so you can use it. And once you render out that video with the overlays, let's just say you wanted to change the overlay on the rendered video, you can't, because it's already burnt hard copy into the video. So those are usually things to think about. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed me hanging out. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and just testing out this GoPro Hero 7 Blacks G.P.S overlays. And my name is Michael Hurdle for the Michael Hurdle Production Studios, rendering your imagination. And I'll talk to you guys the next time I do a video.